Welcome to 4x4 Aussie Mates, where myself and 3 of my best mates tackle adventures across Australia. We discover its land and its personalities.
I'm Myles, your host for the journeys we're about to take you on. I've been lucky enough to come from a family that's explored vast regions of Australia. While growing up, I learned to appreciate the beauty and adventure that this beautiful country has to offer. I now have a great drive to just get out there, immerse myself, and enjoy our remarkable landscape with my best mates. Tristan, my younger brother, also experienced the family adventures when growing up. He's always had a big ego, and it's shown in the way he tackles challenges, giving anything a crack at least once. He quotes himself to be a sportsy, outdoorsy kind of guy, an all-round absolute champion of a bloke. Jack, who we all know better as Bennett, looks like he belongs at the beach, wearing his flip-flops and rocking his dreadlocks. Full-time carpenter by trade and four-wheel drive enthusiast at any chance he gets. We would say Bennett is a very easygoing guy who enjoys the simple pleasures in life, good company and a cold beer. Lastly, Sean has grown up enjoying camping and the outdoors. While only recently introduced to four-wheel driving, he knows his way around the cars better than each of us other boys. Sean loves a good banter, can grab our interest and captivate everyone while talking about absolutely nothing for hours. So that's enough from me now. We're ready to hit the road.
So welcome to 4x4 Aussie Mates.
In this week's episode, we purchase our project car. Sean cooks us a campfire dinner, we visit Trentham for a chat with some of the locals, and we complete a driver proficiency course delivered by 4x4 Drive Victoria. First of all though, let's get into some 4x4 driving.
This is our very first episode. We're here in Victoria. We're going through Wombat and Lerderderg State Forest today. It's going to be a great trip, so buckle up, get settled and enjoy with us. Hello.
We arrived at camp late last night, so we've had a bit of a lie-in this morning. Now it's time for a hearty breakfast, pack up camp and get the cars ready for our first off-road trip of the season. Before we head off, we're going to air down our tyres, ensuring we get maximum traction, maintain the condition of our tyres and for a little bit of comfort in the ride. It's definitely worth taking the time and making sure you get your pressures right at this stage. With that done, it's time we set off in search of some exciting tracks. Being our first trip out this year, we're going to start by finding our bearings and keeping to easy tracks for the first hour or so. We know a thrilling track we want to tackle later on, but we also want to put our cars through their paces and ensure they'll perform when we need them to. Both Wombat State Forest and Lerderderg State Park have a variety of tracks we can tackle. However, being midwinter now, many of the tracks are seasonally closed to ensure they do not incur damage, which will likely render them unsafe when the better weather returns. Although we're young, we do know that by looking after the tracks, they'll remain open for everyone to enjoy. It's one of the many reasons we've formed our own club and aligned ourselves with 4x4 Drive Victoria to maintain and help keep the tracks open. In fact, next we're off to Ballarat and District 4x4 Drive Club's training complex to be trained by one of 4x4 Drive Victoria's accredited instructors, Hugh McLaren.
Fairly important. You should be carrying enough food, water, etc. for yourself. Plan for the worst, but hope for the best. Navigation. A lot of people these days rely on GPS. They do fail.
Yep.
So I always like to take paper maps with me. Paper maps I find a lot better for planning because you can sort of say, well, I want to go from there to there, and the GPS only shows you that little
and
bit.
They don't lie.
And they also tell you seasonally closed and stuff like that.
Yeah. So make sure you have the necessary recovery gear for where you're going, and enough of it. Consider the weather. What's it going to do? So this year it's all been a bit wet and a bit strange, you know. And always make sure you respect the environment.
Yeah.
You know, we keep pushing that,
Yeah.
but it is really important. If you take it in, take it out again.
Yeah.
You can compact cans and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. Once again,
We want to keep the tracks open.
exactly right, and that's what closes them down more than anything else is rubbish.
Yeah.
It's surprising, you know, you trash a camper and leave all your stuff lying around because they're bloody four-wheel drivers. Okay, so we're going to go outside now.
Beauty.
That's all right.
We need one more segment for the show, guys. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, how about everyone here knows he loves a beer. He loves a beer. So why don't you shotgun a tinny, and then we'll get whoever we meet to shotgun it as well. We can time them.
Time leaderboard.
No.
Not happening.
Alright.
What about a project car?
Yeah, I reckon that'd be good.
It's probably the best idea I reckon I've had all month.
What kind of cars do you reckon?
Do you go big or
we
small?
all have big cars. Do we go something small, go something different? What do you reckon?
Like a Suzuki Vitara or
Yeah.
something a bit smaller?
We could stick big, like a patrol.
What about this, guys?
That'd
A
be
Land
pretty
Rover
cool,
Discovery.
That's a good idea.
I haven't driven that before.
Yeah.
I know someone who's an absolute expert on Land Rovers.
You should give him a call.
Boys, he's going to come give the whole car a once over, make sure we're buying something that's solid for what we need it to do.
Yeah, nice.
It's not what you know, boys, it's who you know.
Oh, let's go. Turn it up.
Right guys, we'll have a look around for water and oil leaks. Let's just lift up that cap there.
Yeah, right.
Just check to see the colour.
To me it looks alright. You're the expert.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
Yeah.
That's fine. What about on that side?
No, nothing down there. No oil, no water.
Right, let's have a look at the front here. See if there's any leaks, water leaks, check the valve. That looks all good there.
Yeah, I can't see you.
What about on this side?
You and I will knock up a nice little storage box, we'll get the fridge going, get this rigged.
Nice big drawers.
Yeah.
I reckon she's good.
Awesome. Do you reckon we should take it for a test drive then?
Yeah, definitely. Let's do it.